What's up, family? How's everyone doing? Good morning, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. What's poppin'? We have finally reached the day where we get to experience 2.0 in English. All right? Two 2.0 is here. You changed your username? Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. We're going to be doing a few things today, right? We're going to be playing the story. We're going to be pulling for Ling Guang. The thickie, look at her. Look at her. That's the sin all in itself. Okay. But we're going to be pulling for Ling Guang. We're going to be hoping the 50-50 doesn't do what it did to FBG. And, yeah. Bomb Frost. What's up, brother? Yup, ouch. Yeah, that hurt. I watched it and I was like, ooh, I hope that don't happen to me. Unfortunately, the story isn't fully voiced like usual. It was a bit of a shame. Really? What do you mean? Oh no, you're hurting my soul already. It's not fully voiced? What? All right, well. We'll see what you guys mean. That's already a bit disappointing on my side, but because my favorite part is the English voiceovers, and there's like, hopefully it gets updated later. I'm hoping so, man. I hope it doesn't start a trend.
Welcome back, Administrator. I really miss you.
Looking for me, little lamb?
So I went ahead and, since they decided to go ahead and jip me and make the update release in the morning instead of the afternoon like it used to, I went ahead and played a little bit. And yeah, I went ahead and got Hades' new outfit. You know, I couldn't help myself. I couldn't wait. I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it over with, you know. And God, it's worth it. Absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. Oh, Nayroy, that could stay in the store. That could stay in the store. Alright, so I don't have as much gems as I would normally have, but we're gonna go ahead and just work with what we have, and hopefully I can get the character. We'll see. Alright. How many of you guys already pulled for Ling Guang? And how many of you are Ling Guang enjoyers and Ling Guang havers? What's up, that Andy guy? What's up, bro? Welcome back. Yeah, it was funny. I saw it, Tamika. It was fucking funny. Got her in 20? Oh shit, Evan. Why you coming here bragging? The fuck? Sadly, no for me right now. Got her till triple S. Jeez. You said you weren't just gonna have her. You're gonna enjoy her in all her glory. What the fuck? You went for double S. You got the Functor. You got the Functor in 30 also. Let's see if I can even get it, because you know my funds are a little lower than usual. I kind of went all in for Thor. I really wanted Thor. I really wanted Thor. All right. Let's go ahead and get this over with. You know, let's do this part of the stream where we go ahead and try out the character. We're gonna pull for her. We're gonna try her out. If anything goes wrong, just swipe. See, this is one of those unique situations where there's a lot of other things going on for the channels. So I'm being careful with the swipey swipe, okay? So we gotta hope the game is on our good side, you know? All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Start with 10. Okay, it wasn't the first 10. That's okay. Kali. Not the first 20. But that's not bad. Come on, game. Love me. Stop it. Don't do this. We're at 30. And I already had 2 on it, so 32. Okay. Do not do me like you did FBG, please. Give me the Guang. Give me the Guang.
Let's see what me.
Give me the Guang. Give me the Guang.
Greetings. I'm Bastet from Korg's Egregious.
Oh man, I'm only gonna have 1 too. Okay. Let's go.
I am Ling Guang, the Quad's deputy over Nanjiao Isle. But please, just think of me as a doctor.
Oh. We got her. And I'm still within range to make sure I get the Functor. Okay. I don't have luck with this as like other people. So this is the part where I'm kind of worried. Usually this is the part that becomes expensive for me. So that was 40 pulls, 42 technically. Yeah, see, it's gonna hit. Okay, here's 40. Yep. We're hitting pity watch. 50. 60. Told you. I don't have luck with this. Well, at least we got Ling Guang instead of the Damn it! This one is for, yeah, we want this one. And we get Jinwoo for free, so I'll determine if I'm going to go further than that.
Looking for me, little lamb? Just let me know when you need me.
And if you know who this voice actor is, you are very familiar with her. Like, does anyone know who she is?
It becomes much harder to treat a disease once it has progressed to an acute stage. With the battle records we have, we can...
Zila, yeah. Yeah, Molly, of course. But I mean, like, yeah, it's Zila from Honkai Star Rail.
It becomes much harder to treat a disease once it has progressed to an acute stage. With the battle records we have, we can prevent problems before they arise. It becomes much harder to treat a disease once it has progressed. Now I can better control the fires around me.
Yeah. For Ming Zheng, is Sasuke's Japanese voice actor. That's not a surprise. That's not a surprise at all, man. It's really not. It's really not. JP seems to get a lot of like famous VAs for like their like all the games. I think it's probably because getting a Japanese voice actor isn't as expensive. But I could be wrong about that. I don't know Japanese culture.
Blood's really flowing now.
How does one acquire Jinwoo? I'll show you in a second. I want to hold it, but it just doesn't. I don't think I have enough. We're probably gonna use the story version of the character
Flowing now.
until I can fully build them.
My blood's really flowing now. That was quite good.
We need a max upgrade button. Yeah. And some of the holes just aren't as fast either. It's just faster to just tap it.
My blood's...
It's not like I'm complaining. It doesn't matter either way.
That was quite good.
Just enough. We also got the synergy system in the game now. For those who don't know, I'm pretty sure it forced you into the tutorial too. But
Nice to meet you.
yeah, we got the synergy system. Of course, you got to play some of the story, so that's why I haven't done this yet and unlocked it. But yeah, you got to play the story and gather some extra materials. But yeah, I'm glad the synergy system's here as well. I need to look up what her functor is. All right, so for those who don't know how to get Jinwoo, It's here. It's in the event section, and you go to Zhuheng celebration, and you got to complete these quests. Now you only need 4 of them completed in order to obtain the Jinwu copy. That means you gotta complete the story. You gotta use your stamina in order to get 8,000, or you can wait and get the 8,000 Tianlu vouchers. You could wait the 3 days, but that time gates you kind of. But if you just do everything else here, then you don't gotta worry about the time gate. As long as you get 4 of these, you're able to unlock Jinwu there at the bottom. So that's how you get your free Jinwu. And yeah, there's the Functor. And then the Jinwu copies, or the Tin Blaze copies. Ain't no one trying to get One Roy from this thing unless they got just extra money. Can I just do this? Nah, let's get this first. I'm gonna spend more anyway, so it doesn't matter. What is this? Did I buy the swag bag? No, I didn't look into what it was first. Swag bag. The fact that they use swag in the game kind of just like, what? What the heck is that? Okay, let me show you. How do I access that again? Is it in announcements? Is it login? Sign in. Swag bag. This is the swag bag. On your first, when you purchase this, right after purchasing it, you get 200 stars. On day 7, you get 10. Are those the limited ones? Yeah, this is the limited precise scans. On day 14, you get another 300 stars, and then on day 21, you get 10 of the Functor pulls. There's also other rewards that you get as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Why is it called that? It's you know, swag bag, bro. Swag bag. Don't hate in there. They know what swag means. I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact they know what the fuck swag is. Let me see this. Okay, they're rested. Ooh, she can do. Hey. Cashier. Oh shit, I forgot to put it. Oh no, never mind. It's already there. Okay, cool. I just be throwing stuff down. I don't know the efficient way to do this. I just kind of do this. And then they just work their asses off. Fuck it. Okay, so how do I want to go about this? We can grind a little bit and... Oh, we can try out the characters first. We'll start off with Ling Guang. Bruh. It's ridiculous.
I'll do my best to protect you all. A tiny spark can set the world aflame.
Okay, so...
Take it easy. Now. ready to burn it all.
So what dictates it? Okay, I probably got to read her kit because I don't know what dictates the skills to change.
Close your eyes, then you can truly see.
Skill 3, and then they change. So is it just skill 3?
Let me help you all.
It looks like it's just skill 3.
Your eyes, then you can truly see. So many openings. Take it easy. Though embers may perish, my flames shall burn eternal.
So is that a buff? Okay, yeah, we got to read some of these skills first. Let's go back and let's figure out what she actually does. But I could see that when you use skill 3.
Looking for me, little lamb?
Just let me know when you need me.
All right. So her normal attack just deals fire damage. Follow up with the normal attack after using any skill in start mode or ignite mode. Ignite mode, is that what it was? To start the normal attack from the 4th strike. To start it from the 4th strike. When casting Undying Flame, start a Rising Splendor. Tap normal attack to interrupt the skill. Follow up with a 4th. Oh. And this is the Undying Flames ability. Wait, hold on. So does this activate... Okay, let's just read through all of them. Start mode. Dashes at the enemy and attacks them with folding fans, dealing fire damage. Ignite mode. Makes a sudden dash and attacks enemies along the way, dealing fire damage. A flame mode. Expends traces. I think that's what I do with skill 3, right? Dealing fire damage to surrounding enemies. Skill cast grants all team members Shining Armor. Shining Armor grants a shield of value equal to certain percentage of untainted heart. It's saying certain. Yeah, I figured. So does this change the mode? How did my pulls go? It took me 40 for the character, and I hit pity for the functor. Don't mind me lurking while I'm at work. Hey, well, thank you for being here. 4th sequence of your basic attack for level 2 skills. And 4 skill casts. Do you mean I have to cast skills 4 times? And on the 4th sequence? Oh, in a 10-second window. Plus 4 traces. You can hop on tutorial, by the way. Yeah, I could do that, right? I could do that.
Tiny spark can set the world aflame. Ashes
That's
to
that dash
ashes,
forward.
Dust to dust. Rise, wind and flames. Hey. Life and death flow in a circle. Hup. Now. Hey.
Okay.
Fire, ready to burn it all. Close your eyes, then you can truly see. Let me help you all. Hup. Hey. Now. So many openings. There. Rise, wind and flames.
Oh.
Too many openings. Hup. Hey. Life and death flow in a circle. Let me help you all. Hup. Close your eyes, then you can truly see energies of yin and yang.
I didn't read what the
Surge through the meridians.
ultimate did.
Slow down. Hey,
So one,
take it easy.
bruh, chill.
Hey. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Yeah, let me go to the tutorial. That's probably a better move. My eyes today. I just woke up. It's kicking my butt a little bit. $50 scans, still no Jin Woo. Unless this person has not, do they know there's a free one in here? Don't ask why I'm not doing my tutorials. There's a reason for it.
I'll do my best to protect you all. Hup.
Okay.
Close your eyes, then you can truly see.
Watch your face to shut up. Okay. So, skill 1, start mode. Wait, what? Did I tap it twice? Okay.
Fire, ready to burn it all.
What? Oh, damn.
Let me help you all.
I hate that I don't have my glasses anymore, man. Do. I'm not seeing the...
Energies of yin and yang.
These combos
Meridians.
are getting complicated. It's not that it's getting complicated. I'm trying to find the pattern.
Fire, ready to burn it.
Ah! Okay, wait. Okay, I get it.
Take it easy. Too many openings.
Can I do this? No.
Let me help
Yes,
you all.
I can. Okay.
A tiny spark.
So it doesn't have to start with skill 1. Okay, cool.
Rise, wind and flames.
Okay. It doesn't have to stop with...
Now. Hup. Now.
Okay. And then that would have been the other one, but the fact that it didn't have the trace didn't allow me... Yeah, okay.
Wind and flames.
So that's how you do the shield. Okay, and that applies to any of the skills, right? So I could do that if I wanted to do the skill too.
Rise, wind and flames.
Okay, yeah. That makes more sense.
Openings. Hey. Let me help you all. Energies of
And of course, I'm not gonna play her efficiently for shit. Honestly, I might even just throw her on the
now.
make her AI.
Fire, ready to burn it all.
Because it's probably a better way. You made her AI? You made her AI? AI? Yeah.
Well done. I'll make a hearty stew for you when we get back.
Yellow code makes her more unga boonga.
Looking for me, little lamb?
Just let me know when you need me.
Armor, incineration, and okay. Incineration reduces the hit fire resistance by 10% for 7 seconds when skill attack lands. After it lands, okay. Increases the non-damage over time attack of any member of the team that lands a hit on an enemy with lower fire resistance. Okay, I see how this is working. And then increases the fire damage of any team member with shining armor. So this would kind of, okay, wait. Red is around. What? Yellows make her carry. Blue is for fire team. Best way of handle. Best way to summarize everything. Red is around. What does that mean? General support. Okay. So it's either yellow or red if you don't have Jinwoo. I don't have her yet. I'm gonna have Jinwoo soon. Watch. English issue? I mean, yeah. I found my glasses. Let me go see if I didn't lose them again. Give me a second. So all this time I've been telling you guys I didn't know where my glasses were. You want to know why? And it was something really stupid. Because I never do this myself. But they were in their case. I never put my glasses in the case. You want to know why they were in their case? Was because I had a friend over who put them in the case who didn't want to freaking squash them. I never put them in the case. So I never knew to look in the case. They're usually just sitting here on the desk or wherever I go in the apartment. So, W friend. Yeah, she just told me one day, randomly, she's like, oh, I noticed you haven't been wearing your glasses. Do you know where they are? No. Did you check your case? Why would they be in their case? I put them there. Okay, thank you. All right.
Happiness, anger, sadness, and worry.
Wait, what did you say yellow was?
Come from within.
Yellow's make her carry. Carry, mommy.
Anger, sadness.
Don't judge me. Aid. Yes. I know. I had look. Yeah, I know. I fucking know. I fucking know. I know. I looked at this before. I just didn't read through it because I was like, God damn. I was like, I'm too long. No. Also, fuck Aether Code Yellow too. So yeah, I know. I know. I know. All right. Wendy. Okay, yeah. Do I want that on? Do I want the aid on? Because she's not a DPS. Do I want her attacking the same? Yes, I do. I do. All right. For those who don't want to be here for the story, I didn't test Jinwoo yet. Ignore me. We're testing Jinwoo first. I don't have her yet, but we're going to try her.
Woo is here to take down evildoers.
This is all you need to do. Just this. The entire time. Just stay in the air. Airborne. Fuck the ground.
This is my binding spell. All powers converge. 10 blazes in one.
Floor is lava, huh? Yeah, fuck the ground.
Soaring.
Why would you want to be on the ground? Like, what? Oh god, I'm just getting hit.
This is my binding spell. Seal.
Man, I love her playstyle, dude. When I get her, I'm gonna read her skills to see what they exactly do, to see.
Radiant soaring celestial inferno slash, ready to go.
Oh, I love her voice actor, bro.
All powers converge. 10 blazes in one.
Oh man, I fucking love this character. Her VA is kind of funny. Yeah, she did a good job. Because she has this like bubbly personality, right?
Already set for the next challenge.
And we knew that was gonna be the case just by her trailer. I was hoping the VA would be able to capture that in English. Absolutely destroyed it.
Looking for me, little lamb?
Yeah, I don't think you can read them. Yeah.
What do you need from me?
Yeah, you can't read them. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hop into the story for those who are not interested in story. Yeah, we're doing a story. So we don't want to play Hades anymore. Why? No, we're playing Hades. No, she didn't lose her job. You know what I'm saying? She's here. You know, Hades will always be on the top. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see what you guys mean by the story stuff.
The shoe hung back then? It's all a little fuzzy to me now. I was still a child then. And my father's firm, Tinlu Traders, was just taking off, so I can mess around in stores and stockrooms all the time. With its great size and plentiful resources, Shuheng is a perfect place for business, and it was booming even faster than today. Sadly, my father's good fortune didn't last. The Cloud Song crisis happened. Even today, no one wants to talk about it. Cloud Song ore, a mineral with no constant mass nor gravity. In extreme cases, it can tear apart even the stratum. This was how the city was torn asunder.
Oh.
One part in the clouds, and the other on the ground. Mankind always seems so tiny, so powerless, in the face of great disasters. But that doesn't mean we have to give up. In every nook and cranny of our lives, we folks from Shuheng simply don't believe in destiny. In times of danger, there's always someone who steps up first. Back then, that someone was Monko. Oh, that's Gungchen to you. She founded the Quad and came up with the astral
Gungchen.
to stabilize the ore, leading people to rebuild our homes in the sky. The Cloud Song ore is no longer a ticking time bomb, but an important material instead. A lot of valuable technologies are developed from it. In the past few decades, the 5 Isles of Shuheng have remained free from major disasters, and we've lived our days in peace. I also took over my father's business and have been running the Tinlu Traders to this day. This is what he wanted, to create jobs for everyone. But, oh? Perhaps I should remind you one more time. In Shuheng, nothing should be taken for granted. A mist rises from the stream. As the sun sets behind the temple, a storm is brewing. And this time round, what kind of catastrophe awaits Shuheng now?
Is that Liliang? Yeah, it is. Oh!
In the beginning, all was dim. Then, the outlines of the profound truth grew increasingly clear. A profound truth that, though not perceptible through the senses, illuminates every inch of ether and makes all phenomena possible. An eye unmoored which sees the illusory, sees truth itself.
Odin's long, slender fingers, gloved in leather, brush against the yellowed spine of a thick book titled The Emerald Microcosm? Microcosm. Closing the tome, her gaze shifts to the placid visage of a woman seated across from her.
You seem deep in thought. What's on your mind?
The woman with white hair shakes her head at Odin's question with a perfectly calm demeanor, girded by a deep, unshakable poise, as well as a steady gaze. She is holding her own just fine despite having the powerful Odin seated opposed to her. opposite to her.
Surely tending to the business of Shuheng is already keeping you busy all day long.
Reading broadens your horizons.
We're gonna need to turn the AC on because it's gonna get hot in here.
You should take this with you, if you're interested.
An eye unmoored, which sees the illusory, sees truth itself.
Is this a bug? I guess that is when an unattached mind perceives the most profound untruths.
Is it trying to tell me something about...
It's a bug. It has to be a bug. It doesn't make any sense. Is it trying to tell me something about the Vizbanes, about Gaia, or am I reading too much into this?
There's trouble everywhere now.
Yeah, that has to be a bug. It's starting them, but it's not finishing. Hold on. Nobody has reported this? It could be intentional, yeah, but just in case it's not, you gotta report it. Okay. There's trouble everywhere now. We haven't... It even started doing the full voiceovers and it just stopped. There's no way that this is intentional. We haven't located the source of the Vizbanes. Worse, we're now seeing something called cognizant Vizbane. I think I'll leave the reading until the Vizbanes have eradicated.
In the last few years, have we known more about the source?
I've hit a dead end with the leads we found.
Yeah, there's no way. I'm afraid that we won't get any further unless we find out who that person is.
Besides, the cinders are my absolute priority right now.
That may take you nowhere.
I know.
Yeah, there's no way. They might be the source of the cognizant Vizbane, or they might just be meaningless noises. Or maybe I'm trying to find something that isn't there to begin with, but I'll do everything I can to find out.
The data of the cinders and the cognizant Vizbanes share many similarities.
Suggesting that even if we're not looking at the source here, there's definitely a relationship between the two. That's why cinders are hidden in the source layer.
You're in quite the hurry.
You know what's happened recently.
In Nuanza, in Sassanami, and Amorphes. This air is running out of time.
The appearance of the cognizant Visbanes is a very bad sign. We Prime modifiers aren't the only ones who have remained through the various reboots.
Prime modifiers. And we failed to discern the true form of the enemy even at this stage. Things are just about to get worse.
Unlike the Visbanes, we can't afford to fail again and again.
We don't have the luxury of time.
What have you seen?
The worst situation you can imagine. Of course, I didn't share the disturbing sights from my hazy visions with the others.
Either they got tired of voicing the characters in English, or no, that doesn't make any sense. When you pay for a voice actor just to do one sentence of a whole paragraph, that doesn't make sense. Why even get the voice actors there in the first place then? It doesn't make sense. I don't think this is intentional. It has to be a bug. I didn't share the disturbing sights from my hazy visions with the others.
If there is a way out of this, I will find it.
And if there isn't, Odin casually drops the emerald microcosm on the table and shifts to a more comfortable position.
I will plan for the worst.
We have to chase down whatever leads we have at this point.
Did Thor not come with you?
I told her to remain at Aether Gazer because of all that's going on in Einsof. Something's not quite right.
Maybe something's happened. Something that even Korg and I aren't aware of.
Such as?
Something to do with time, maybe. Memories? Or even the source?
You said that you hit a dead end with the leads we found.
But can you call something you don't know a lead?
I'm just going based on instinct. Having said that, my hunches do tend to be right.
It all happened at Korg, and by the time I got there, it was over.
There was nothing I could do.
Maybe Korg is in the dark too.
Or maybe they're hiding something. Tell me, do you still trust Korg after the Cloud Song crisis?
We never heard from Korg, despite the seriousness of what happened.
That makes them unfit for purpose, in my opinion.
To be honest, I've stopped expecting anything from Korg since the last era. But the trouble is, someone inside Korg may be hatching something.
Thinking that they can pull a fast one. You know how dangerous that can be.
Well, with the agreement in place, we've no right to look into Korg's inner workings.
And there's no need for us to either. The woman with an odd otherworldly elegance closes her eyes gently, exhales, and continues speaking. Turn off Steam because it keep on freaking popping up. I hate Steam notifications, man.
I'll go with you to look for the cinders.
I didn't think you'd be interested in that.
This is in Shuheng, after all.
And I'm happy to help with anything that may lead to eradicating the Visbanes.
So you know, I've been doing a little research since you returned to Einsof.
I may have found some useful clues.
Also, dangers lurk everywhere in the Source Layer.
It's not advisable for anyone to go there alone, not even you.
Someone's really taking the time to explain herself here.
You must be really interested in this.
How about your power, then?
That's not a problem.
That'd better be true. Like I've told you so many times, I need you alive.
I need all of you alive. I'd be really mad if anything bad happens to you.
I'm going with you.
The sound of water flowing can be heard inside the suburbly landscaped courtyard. The white-haired female looks at Odin with an air of equanimity. Equanimity? I don't know what that means. Equanimity. Equanimity. Mental calmness. Oh, that's a new word for me. The voice line always stops in the first period. Could be a bug in the coding. Yeah. Odin starts to smile and shakes her head.
Why do you insist? I know what's on your mind.
As you've come here yourself. Yeah, see, that's weird.
However you please. Let's make a deal then.
Allow me to borrow something from Aether Gazer in
What is
exchange.
it? The Mimir system.
That's quite a something you're asking for.
Odin rises and exits the pavilion. As she does so, she smoothly pushes the copy of the Emerald Microcosm towards her companion.
Keep the book. It's time we get moving.
What's on my mind as I place a finger on the trigger? What we call consciousness can only take us to the cusp of action. What follows from there is pure instinct. Shooting, bracing yourself for the recoil, aiming again, emptying the magazine, and reloading. The only thing on my mind in that moment is the reason for opening fire. There's an old saying in Zhuheng that goes, those who initiate wars use force as a means to seek political power as their purpose. But either way, at the end of the day, in this world where justice may be carried out in an unjust way, someone has to pay the price for others. I jerk forward involuntarily as someone gently pushes me from behind. After turning around, I see Ver with one hand on her head, looking at me rather quizzically. I gaze back at her and then look around with my mouth agape. The open streets here, though visibly older than those in Einsoff in a classical sort of way, seem to suggest the existence of a more advanced technology. I find myself at a loss for words.
What's going on, Abman?
Yeah, this has to be this is not right. Why are we stopping here? Like a fallen leaf that has risen to the water's surface, I slowly become aware again of the hustle and bustle around me, and I realize my mind has been wandering. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Where are we?
Let me see. Oh, we've arrived!
We're on the shopping street at high noon, and the place is packed with vehicles and shoppers. I catch sight of the words Pingkeng on the street sign, and then right behind it, a giant golden signboard hanging off a facade of a 3-story commercial building. Pingkeng Street, Tianlu Traders, we've arrived indeed. The quad says someone called Zhan Bing will be meeting us. I place my index finger on the new tactical headset I brought with me. Mimir, place a call to Miss Odin, please.
Unable to connect.
Signal source not found. It looks like she's disappeared after calling us here.
But Miss Odin is always busy.
Attending to something important, isn't she?
And you know, it feels a little strange.
To hear the great Lord Mimir talk like that in such a serious manner. I'm gonna hate reading this, man. I was so excited to hear the voice actors in this. It's just an instance after all, which functions by calling a part of Lord Mimir's computing system. I reach a portable Mimir device hanging from my belt. It is the size of my fist and not heavy at all. The pale blue light shining around its head indicates the device is working normally.
Surely this tiny thing can't hold a candle to Mimir.
Himmenal said this is a prototype. Let's just trust the cryptics on this one. Otherwise, we could consider this mission failed already.
Speaking of the mission, it's a really odd one, isn't it?
I mean, they didn't say much except that you're to bring Mimir here to Zhuhang.
Are we really just here as Lord Mimir's bodyguards?
That's rather underwhelming. I hear that this mission was assigned by Miss Odin herself, so let's just trust her and do our job. And let's find ourselves a place to sit while we wait for this Jian Bing. Who knows? He may be running late.
Oh look, there's a noodle shop over there.
I can smell it from here. You've been eyeing it for a while, aren't you? No wonder Verdandi has noticed this joint. It's more packed than a street magic performance in Amorphes. In fact, its business is even spilled out onto the street. Even as more customers arrive every minute, one can still hear the workers heartily calling out to the crowd. Verdandi and I each order a bowl of noodles. And a jaunty young man even gives up his seat for us.
Thanks, bud.
Of course. Of course.
You're welcome.
Besides, it wouldn't be nice of me to hog a table when I'm already done. I'm not gonna lie, he does look kind of cool.
Is this your first time in Shuheng?
How long will you be taking in the sights here?
Huh? Oh, we're not here for fun.
Oh? Well, neither of you are dressed like merchants. And you don't look like you're here visiting family either.
If you aren't tourists, tell me, what is your business here in Zhuhang? We're headed for the Tianlu traders.
The Tianlu traders, huh?
Looks like your business with the quad.
I won't take up more of your time then.
Keep walking that way and take a left turn at the third intersection. It's a tall building with a huge courtyard, so you won't miss it. Ver and I share a look as we watch the young man leave.
That guy seems to be really interested in us.
You know what they say. You never know who you're talking to in Zhuhang. We should definitely be more cautious as we go about our business here. Our noodles are soon brought to our table, along with some tea. Verdandi picks up her chopsticks, but soon stops mid-motion to stare at her beverage. What is it?
Incredible!
There's no swaying or any other sign that we're actually hovering in the air. There's nary a ripple on the surface of the tea. All I see are wisps of steam rising and drifting languidly as time on this peaceful Zhuhang street passes by. Then, as if on cue, Ver and I look up from the cup at the same time to observe the great machine in the sky. It's an extraordinary sight no matter how many times you look at it. It's a massive creation, so large it could be a building, and yet it hovers in the air. Circles of rippling energy emanate from its shining core, pulsing rings of light that look like they've come from a beating heart. This beating heart has created an invisible non-gravitational field in the sky, firmly teetering dozens of islands, big and small, to their respective positions in space. You know, I didn't think much of this when I saw it on the screen, but looking at it from here in Zhuhang is a completely different experience together. This is the most advanced gravitational tech in existence today. Things like flying trains are nothing compared to this.
The astral engine.
So the folks who invited us, the quad, they're the ones in charge of this machine.
I was hoping to take a closer look at it, but
According to our brief, the astral engine is the quad's most tightly held secret. I wonder what's on it. I did a bit of reading before coming to Zhuhang. Seems that an accident called the Cloud Song Crisis happened here nearly 100 years ago. It only ended thanks to the astral engine. Better not bring up the astral engine while we're at Tianlu Traders. We're outsiders after all.
Got it.
I was just a little curious after all. Eat up. The noodles will get soggy if you leave them sitting in the soup like that. I can see why this place is so popular. These noodles are really delicious.
Looks like there could be good food everywhere here.
Do you think we can put in a request to stay here in Zhuhang a few days longer, admin? I'm sure that's alright. A couple days break after a field mission is pretty normal, I think. Yeah, and those extra days that they stay here, all this crazy shit happens. And if anyone else in Aether Gazer is keen, like Lil Osi or Poseidon, we could invite them too.
Huh? Call the others. Oh, I was actually hoping to...
Spend time with you alone. What were you hoping for?
Nothing.
Yeah, I can read you. Ver hastily picks up her cup of tea and takes a big gulp as she turns her head to scan the street outside.
Do you see anyone from the quad, admin?
Not yet. I've been keeping an eye out since we started eating. Since the quad is an administrative institution, we should be able to recognize whoever they send pretty easily. Let's wait a little more.
Are the two of you...
There he is. The interjection comes as a surprise to Ver and I, as we both turn reflexively to see an aloof-looking young man. He looks us up and down, as if studying our attire. Then he waves at the shop owner to come over.
You can put their bill on my tab. Come with me.
Bro, his voice actor sounds dope. It sucks he's not playable yet, but his voice actor sounds dope.
Yes, that's me.
I've been instructed to... See, this is why it pisses me off so much. I've been instructed to escort the two of you to Tianlu Traders. Zhen Bing. I hope they didn't skimp us on this. Hold on a second. Zhang Bing deftly signs for the bill and leads us out of the noodle shop. We walk straight ahead and then make a left to the third intersection, just like the young man said to. Zhen Bing doesn't say a word along the journey, which make Ver and I slightly uncomfortable with the silence.
Mr. Tianbing, could you tell us what we're here for?
Don't ask those kinds of questions out here. About the job. We've got to keep it under wraps.
Not a word of it can get out.
This is very important.
I hope the two of you will be careful. Since we're here at the Quad's request, we will abide by their plans, as long as they respect our principles.
I'm relieved to hear that.
After turning left at the intersection and crossing another street, we can already see the expansive compound. Somehow it blends pretty well into the city center. This is the...
Why is she out here?
I see you're getting along well, huh?
Okay, yeah. Hold on. This must be the she Zhan Bing was talking about. I instantly recognize the girl from the business news channel. She's wearing a pair of old-fashioned round rim glasses and playing with a copper coin. I see her waving at us from a distance.
Hi, I'm Lu Liang, CEO of the Tianlu Traders.
And I'm Chaotik, the administrator of Aether Gazer Division 9. This is Verthandi, our Overture Squad Squad.
This is your first visit to Shuhang, isn't it?
Like it so far? I'm pretty impressed.
Hear that?
Any guest of the quad is a guest of ours too. Make yourselves at home and let us know if you need anything.
I'd love to take you around Yujing, but
I've got some business at hand now. Got to take a rain check today, I guess.
follow me. I'll take you to see your client.
It seems after like they say their first little bit, they kind of just stop. And I don't think that's intentional. That would be a weird decision to make if they went with hiring voice actors to say that small little bit and then stop. Like, you're already paying the voice actors. It's just weird. It's a weird decision. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to wait. I'm going to make sure this is a bug first, because it's kind of breaking the immersion a little bit. It's kind of breaking the immersion a little bit. It's kind of disappointing though, because I was excited for this chapter. This is like one of those, like, we got a brand new area. Yeah, as much as I love the story, I could, if I just wanted to read this would pretty much be another Arknights for me, just reading through all of it. I think Further Beyond the game has the same problem. Yeah. What's up, Chris? How'd the summons go? 40. I got Ling Guang in 40. I got the Functor at Pity. So I'd say it was decent, balanced. If you say, like, I managed to get the character in an early pulls, but the Functor ended up hitting Pity. I'd say that's pretty balanced. Yeah, I'm invested in the story though, so I can't just skip the story bits. And I don't want to watch someone else do it, because you guys have seen my reaction on how I feel about the story. So we're gonna chill on that for a little bit. I'm gonna wait and see if they do some sort of update. But I guess that gives me the opportunity to do the other stuff in the game too. Oh damn! I can't grind for the fucking sigils because I have to get through the story. That sucks. Oh yeah, that's why I did the missions. Yeah, I just remembered that because I played CN. And like, showing some love from the Philippines. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. I really appreciate you. It's quite unfortunate. Yeah, but I don't want to skip the story, man. I know that destroys some of my grinding time, but I realistically can grind through all of this in a day. Like, that's not too much of an fuck, man. Can I use the same teams throughout the different tiers? I got Ling Guang and about to get Jinwoo Triple S rank. You guys are crazy, man. You guys are forgetting there are other crazy looking characters coming out. Tier 2 had to use 2 teams. Okay.
Is that the sound of a mission
Do I need 2 teams? Hold on. We'll see when we get there. We'll see when we get there.
Can't wait to go. Can you catch hold of lightning? Yeah. Out of my way. Say your goodbye. Weakling. Out of my way. It was nice to meet you. Not. Wow, look at it fly. Say your goodbye. Now I'm all warmed up. Lightning crack.
Sorry, I was reading my DMs. Something just popped up.
My turn now.
I didn't double tap. Fuck. I need to pay attention.
Can you catch hold of lightning? It was nice to meet you. Not.
Hold on.
Ugh, that was too easy.
Is it worth the AAA S-Jin Woo if you're a free-to-play player? She's a very powerful unit, but I mean, like, I don't feel. This is my personal opinion, right? I only feel as if you should triple S if you're trying to support the game. Yeah, like I don't feel like anything really needs a triple S, but I could be wrong. You know, this is anything from this point is new territory for me. So, I don't know. Yeah, you don't need a triple S. If you want to do it, you can do it, right? And I'm all for supporting the game.
Is that the sound of a mission I hear? Here I come.
Hell, my double S Hades. Hades is just busted like that. Hades is just busted like that. Speaking of Hades, let's just do no. Wait. There's 2 here. We'll save Hades for the S. We'll save Hades for the S.
Is that the sound of a mission I hear?
Don't worry too much.
Your turn now, Mjolnir. It was nice to meet you. Not out of my way. Yeah.
Arctic Abyss will engrave your sins.
Of course they went after her. I didn't press it fast enough.
I'm smashing you all to smithereens. Now I'm all warmed up.
Why are you going after her?
Out of my way. Can you catch hold of lightning? Yeah. It was nice to meet you.
Please leave this to me.
Bam.
Nothing can escape the vast ocean's chill. End this quickly.
Say your goodbye.
What is that blue bar? What the fuck is that?
Out of my way.
Arctic Abyss will
your sins. It was nice to meet you. Not. Weakling.
Defense break bar. There should be a new tutorial for it.
I don't feel needed at all.
Oh, okay.
Luke, look. They shall worship my...
Nah.
Mintha, Luke.
It's Ming Zhang. Yeah.
Let it off kids like you who know how to behave. Completely worthless. It must hurt.
I shall cleanse you of your sins.
Let it off kids like you who know how to behave. Give them their liberation. Do you like it?
Welcome the first rays of the morn with me.
Ooh.
Struggle all you want.
Reverberating daylight, dawn!
You've reached the end of your journey. Do you like it?
You just got the Oneroy skin?
It was assured from the start.
Hey, as long as you are enjoying the game, that's a skin I'm skipping. Okay, I think that got me my points for this. Damn it, man. Everything is held back by the fucking story. A part of me wants to just keep going, but I really enjoy that part of the game. Like it's weird. I really do like the English voice actors. I started the story, but I stopped because of the the story was like, it feels like it has a bug that's preventing the voice acting to finish. Like, I don't mind reading it all, but that's the part that I was actually like excited for. I don't think it's a bug, to be honest. Yeah, it happens to me as well. It's like a cost-saving measure. That doesn't save money. When you hire the voice actor, you hire them not by word. You don't hire them for a specific amount of words. So saying that first line, that still costs money. It's not a cost-saving measure. That's a bug. It's a bug. A cost-saving measure would be completely getting rid of the voice acting, which we don't want to happen. We don't want that to happen. FPG is here? Yeah, that's the homie. That's the homie. How did you finish the story, FPG? With the bug? Did you just carry on? Everything is capped by the story, man. It's pretty consistently cut short, so I do think it's intentional. It's not consistent because it cuts mid-sentence sometimes. That's not consistent. He streamed 7 hours, I think. 7 hours ago, I think. Like one moment they're finishing the entire story or the entire first line. The other time they're cutting mid first line, and then that's not consistent. That doesn't even seem planned. Like if they would always cut. Oh no, this is a big one. And the worst part is the beginning of it, it was reading the whole thing. It's only for English VA. I'm trying to find out if there's any way to figure out if this is a bug or not. If it's not a bug and it's intentional, I'll stomach through it, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it's gonna hit my love for the story a little bit. The whole reason why I enjoy reading this story as much as I do is because of the fact that it reads the characters' lines and I read my lines, right? Maybe try Japanese voice. That still kind of inclines me to read it out loud in a way. I don't feel like that's an improvement. I don't want to end stream. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I want to do. If I want to continue reading it the way it is, or if I want to switch voice. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm with you. I'm with you, FBG. I'm with you. It doesn't sound like a decision that they made. That sounds like a bug. Just wait, to be honest. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can reach out to someone real quick. Give me a second.
Hey, if you're tired, don't force yourself.
Hope I can be of help to you.
I don't know if she's gonna answer, but oh, actually, I have a better way of figuring this out. The in-game stages are completely voiced, by the way. It's a bug. It's a bug. There's no way they'd cut the important parts out.
To a days like this.
Sorry to make you guys wait. Just give me like a quick second. Okay. Let's see if this helps. Yeah, I'm gonna end here. I don't want to switch voice actors, man. I enjoy the English voice actors. Yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait, guys. We've only streamed for an hour and 30 minutes. I know, but everything's locked behind the story, man. Reinstalling English voice. Ooh, that is a good suggestion. Hold on. That's a good suggestion. Give me a second. Download the Japanese voice acting, and then we can re-download. It's also weird. Sometimes they say everything in the dialogue box. Sometimes they only say the first sentence. I know, bro. I know. I know, man. It's really weird. I'm still waiting to find out if it's actually a bug or not. I'm getting a whole bunch of tweets about Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, man. This is so cool. Can I not delete English? You can't delete English? Is that really a thing? Can I delete Japanese? Wow. Okay. We're gonna have to do it the hard way. It may be intentional. I'm not liking what I'm reading right now. I don't think it's a bug anymore. I think we might be just continuing as is.
I made us some pastries. I hope you like it.
FBG, are you still in here? Really? Not a bug? Hold on. It's not a bug. It's intentional. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's intentional. Fuck. We're just gonna keep going. Waiting isn't gonna do anything. I can't tell you guys how I know. I don't want to get anyone in trouble. But it's intentional. FBG, check your DMs. All right.
What do you mean you could only shave off 5 points?
Stop. Yep. Fuck. All right. Well, this is our new reality, guys. No use sweating over it. Fuck. And they want an exclusivity agreement too. I told you to decline if I told you to decline the offer if you could get the price down to $224 a ton. What? Price down $224 a ton. What do I have to do the what do I have to do the math for you again?
They think they have the upper hand because they have goods in stock. Come on.
We've got another two. Damn, that sucks. We got another two potential suppliers in Shaspot. A little extra transportation fee surely won't be a problem for us. Okay. Yeah, it's not a cost-saving measure. I know what's going on. But it's intentional. Come on, they got another two potential suppliers in Shasvat. A little extra transportation fee surely won't be a problem for us.
Keep raising their prices all they want, but we don't have to take it.
12 points less, that's our final offer. If they don't accept, so be it. After we follow Lu Liang into the building, she turns her attention to an incoming call. I remember hearing a few admonitory? What does that mean? Admonitory talks of this sort in Shu's office as well. Though speaking with a harsh tone, Lu Liang seems rather relaxed from her expression. As she ends the call, she turns to us and shrugs.
I still think you're too soft on them.
They didn't do their jobs properly.
Good manners are good business.
Scowling and shouting at them won't do any good.
Newbies don't have the guts to push back, you know?
Especially when they're negotiating with a more seasoned opponent. And then their boss has to step in and do the work for them. What sort of business is the company engaged in anyway?
We've got our fingers in a bunch of pies.
Tech, logistics, processing, and manufacturing. Advertising, business development, technical support. There's more, but I'm afraid it'll bore you. That sounds like Aether Gazer.
Yeah, that's what business looks like when you get to this scale. But you know, unlike Aether Gazer,
We usually deal with stuff that's more of a brick and mortar business. From gravitational photon rail technology to those snack carts you see all over town.
in fact, half the businesses you saw back there,
On Ping Kong Street. Damn, see, they didn't even finish it. Wow. Have received support from us at one time or another. Support, you say? Do you mean investments?
oh, come on! Investments sound so transactional. We help each other out. You know, I'm something of a business genius myself.
It would be such a waste to just use those talents for my own benefit. Here we are. After walking through Tianliu Traders for a while, we come to a door. It looks like it might lead to a clinic. You can make out the voices of people talking inside.
Our company does a fair bit of trucking business on the ground and across the Sapphire zones.
Some employees inevitably have health issues from all that traveling, so we need a place to take care of them.
just so happens that your client is a physician who's rather passionate about her calling.
That's why I brought you here. Ling Guang pushes open the door. I see a bed, but hardly any high-tech medical devices. A pleasant, calming fragrance is coming from an incense burner in the corner of the room. Yeah, I agree with you, RJX. It's just, we ended on such a high note. Like that last chapter being fully voiced, that was the best chapter. And if it didn't have the voice acting, it wouldn't have felt as impactful. So to go to a much bigger chapter and cut down on that just doesn't make any sense to me.
Hey, Ling Guang. Hey, Ling Yu. How's it going? Oh, hey, Lu Liang.
Tianbing, and you are...
A woman sitting by the bed turns to look at us. She nods to Jin Bing, and then, seeing Ver and I, her expression softens.
Oh, are you our guest from Aether Gazer?
Just a moment, please. Lin Yu, sorry. I need you to write down the prescription.
Sure.
Please continue. Don't worry about us. What are we discussing? Not as much VA in the story? Yeah. All right, no more. I'll respond to that later. Ling Guang nods her head in acknowledgement and continues to check her patient's pulse. The young girl next to her watches us with great curiosity until Ling Guang states her diagnosis, at which point she lowers her head and starts scribbling in earnest.
All right, I've written it all down.
Did I lose connection? Can you guys say something? Because I just dropped a whole bunch of frames. All right, I've written it all down. Here's your prescription.
Nothing to worry about.
Although an inflamed wound can cause some unpleasant symptoms, just take your medicine as prescribed and you should be back to normal in a few days. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
How much do I owe you, doctor?
Don't worry. I don't charge for my services.
As for the medicine,
I'm running a little low now, but...
just get in touch with the Vermilion Wellness and they'll have your medicine sent to you immediately. You can pay for it at a later date.
Thank you so much.
About the attack on our factory, I honestly can't remember a thing.
That's all right.
If you can't remember, don't force yourself.
Just focus on getting better for now.
The quad will get to the bottom of things, I'm sure. Ling Guang came to her diagnosis almost in a second, but neither the patient nor Lin Yu, the young girl beside her, doubted her at all. Instead, all I see in their eyes is nothing but utmost trust and gratitude. After settling her patient in, Ling Guang leaves the ward with a young woman, named Lin Yu. Closes the door gently and nods to Ver and myself.
We may be meeting for the first time, but you don't feel at all like strangers to me. I'm Ling Guang, the Quad's deputy of the South Isle.
And this is Lin Yu, disciple of the deputy of the North Isle, Ming.
Good afternoon.
On behalf of my master, I'd like to express my gratitude to you and Aether Gazer.
I suppose you've already met Bing, deputy of the West Isle?
Yes, in fact, he's the one who brought us here.
I apologize for any offense Bing may have caused you then.
Oh, come on, Ling Guang.
Without bothering to explain himself further, Bing simply walks nonchalantly to the elevator.
Right. Now that everyone's here,
You can start your meeting or whatever, and I can get out of here.
just come get me when it's time to leave.
Ling Guang shakes her head and gives a sigh as she watches Bing exit.
That Bing just can't or won't sit still. Please, don't mind. Huh?
What is it?
Oh no.
All of a sudden, Ling Guang reaches for my hand and places 2 fingers on my wrist. Before I realize what's going on, she shuffles closer to me and runs her fingers over the side of my neck, my chest, my abdomen, and finally stops on my arm.
You.
My heart suddenly starts beating faster, and I shake my head at Ling Guang reflexively. She opens her mouth as if to say something, but then lets go of my hand.
Your breathing shows clear signs of poor energy flow, but
Your pulse... Jeez, that is such a... But your pulse and heartbeat are perfectly normal. Tell me, do you feel any discomfort?
Huh? Are you feeling unwell, admin?
Not at all.
really?
You should never lie to a doctor, you know. For research. I'm feeling right as rain. If anything, I've been feeling rather bored lately. I haven't gone anywhere outside of Aether Gazer HQ.
If you say so.
The scent of medical herbs around me slowly dissipates, and I awkwardly touch the place on my arm where her fingers were.
That's typical of Ling Guang.
She gets real concerned when she thinks she spotted something wrong.
Alright, let's not stand in the hallway all day now.
I have a room for you. Come with me.
Oops.
We hear Lin Yu exclaim suddenly and immediately turn around to see what's happened. She must have fallen, for I see her being helped up by an elegant woman.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss.
For research.
Are you all right? Is this yours?
Yeah!
I'm okay. It was my fault. My pouch!
The woman bends over and picks up. the pottery pouch from the ground, then hands it to Lin Yu. Girl hurriedly grabs it before looking it over, and confirming it was all good and intact. She looks visibly relieved.
It seems rather important to you.
Oh, they chose the right voice actor for her.
Yes, my sister made it for me. Oh, Lady Gremory?
So you're here, Miss Luliang.
No wonder I didn't see you in the office. Oh, that's her name. Oh, look, Dr. Ling Guang is here too.
And are the two of you guests of the company?
Ah, there are guests from Aether Gazer.
This is Lady Gremory, trade agent for a foreign mining company.
Aether Gazer.
That's one of the biggest commercial entities in Einsoff. What an honor to meet you. The woman named Gremory seems rather enthused about Aether Gazer. For some reason, her gentle-looking gaze makes my head spin.
How's the patient doing, Dr. Ling Guang?
Do you know him?
Yes, he's an employee of ours.
Oh, not to worry.
He should recover soon enough with treatment.
Thank you. And Miss Luliang?
Is there something you want to discuss with me?
We can do it in my office. I'll be over in 5 minutes.
Nothing of the sort.
I'm just here to touch base on behalf of the other enterprises.
Since your company has been such a loyal partner of the Quad.
I'm sure whatever you say will carry some weight over there.
What's on your mind?
Speak up. We're all trustworthy partners here.
Well, there's nothing to hide indeed.
We need some clarity on the attacks on the cargo transport in the warehouse.
In the interest of discretion, I've been asked by the enterprises and other Sapphira zones.
To look into the situation on their behalf.
We've been counting our losses.
And many of our employees are still in the hospital. We're not sure if Zhuheng authorities fully grasp the seriousness of what's happening.
As you can imagine.
If they are unable to do so, the companies like ours, and particularly the foreign ones, will have to reconsider our trade and business commitments here in Zhuheng.
Miss Luliang, it's already been 3 days.
The Quad has already begun investigating the matter.
We all know that nothing is what it seems with these cases, and investigations take time.
But you're right to say that the Quad has to propose a satisfactory solution for commerce to resume as before.
It's only in the Quad's best interest to do so please trust in our investigation for now.
I understand what you're saying, but...
For our businesses, the outcome is all that matters.
Please don't take this the wrong way, Miss Luliang.
I'm only here to convey a message from the business community. Please know that this is deeply unsettling for us.
I'll inquire with the Quad regarding the investigation, but I can't promise anything beyond that. Besides, we're all in the same boat here.
If things go south, our company will suffer nothing less than you do. Lillian swiftly tosses the copper coin she's holding into the air and catches it again. Tails. She grimaces in resignation.
I'm gonna get the jerks who did this sooner or later.
Like to get between me and money, huh? Well, I'll make sure you lose everything, even the shirt off your back. Jeez.
What a pain.
But I guess I should really check in on a business in the outer zone.
You can talk in this room.
It's private, I assure you. I'll see you later.
My dear guest from Einsoff.
If you have any questions, just ask Ling Guang if you're interested, that is. Luliang closed the door behind her, and a silence descends on the reception room. I think back to the peaceful scenes Ver and I witnessed in Zhuheng on our way here, wondering if I wasn't paying close enough attention then. Just how bad is the situation?
Very. These aren't your run-of-the-mill attacks.
We found signs of encroacher-type Visbane activity.
Since the 5 isles of Zhuheng hover in the air, we typically stay clear of the Visbanes. It's been more than 2 decades since we've lost human life in an incident.
What's more, neither the Quad nor Tianlu traders ever saw the Visbanes coming. The more peaceful a place is, the more signs of disorder create panic. And once trust is lost, it's hard to restore it again.
Indeed. Meng Zheng, deputy
Meng
of
Zheng.
the East Isle, is investigating the matter.
I have confidence in him. He's a shrewd observer with a great analytical mind. Plus, Why does it stop at but? I don't know, man. He's a shrewd observer with a great analytical mind, plus he has Korg's help as well.
He was supposed to come along with us, but
He decided that a Visbane intrusion was far too serious of a matter for him to wait.
I'm sorry. I've gotten off topic.
Please take a seat. We take our seats in the reception room. Things are starting to feel familiar again, as if I'm back in Aether Gazer's command room. Deputy Ling Guang. The purpose of our trip wasn't made clear to me, actually, and the Deputy Jing Bing has warned us not to speak about it. What's the concern here exactly?
It's a grave matter indeed, so please excuse us. First, I should let you know that the request was initiated by the founder of the Quad, Gun Chen, our chief.
Gung Chen. Ling Guang stops for a moment to organize her thoughts, then continues.
I suppose you saw the astral engine on your way here? The story goes that the Quad managed to end the Cloud Song crisis by building the astral engine.
But few know the heavy price that was paid.
Chief Gun Chen is a prime modifier, and her power has been bound to the astral engine since then.
It is this great personal sacrifice of hers that allows the engine to continue running.
Nothing lasts forever.
The prime power that keeps going is breaking down after all these years.
I've been trying to find a way to repair her power.
Or find a suitable replacement, but I've had no luck so far.
If I don't find a solution, not only will Gun Chen's life be in danger,
But when the astral engine stops working, Zhu Heng will plunge into chaos. Ver and I look at each other. Suffice to say, we're well and truly astounded.
So this concerns the very existence of Zhu Heng.
And I thought this mission was going to be a walk in the park. I guess you're hoping that the Mimir system can be of help then.
yes. I recall that when the astral engine was still on the drawing board, the designers came up with a part called the heterocore.
It didn't have much of an effect back then.
But last month, the chief suddenly told us that the heterocore can be used to repair the prime power.
The problem is we have no idea where it is, and all we have is a handful of broad parameters to identify it.
We invited you two here, hoping to use Mimir's computing power.
To help us collect and analyze data signals to locate the heterocore. I see.
This being such a serious matter, I can only tell you about it face to face.
Keep it to yourselves to avoid causing panic. Most certainly. Anyway, we're bound to secrecy regarding the all matters involving modifiers. Alright, where do I start then? Ling Guang takes out a data chip and stands up to hand it to me.
This is the data sample for the heterocore.
Mimir, analyze the sample data. Then screen for stray data signals and identify the respective sources. I scan the device, or check the device, and see from the indicator light that it started working. Feeling assured, I place the device on the table. The voice was bugged out or cut. Emergency maintenance. Nah, it's intentional.
Is this Mimir?
It's so tiny, like a little kitten. This is just a Mimir terminal. We were unable to bring Mimir himself outside of Aether Gazer for technical reasons. This tiny device does contain the Mimir system's computing framework. While it doesn't have Mimir's personality, its computing power should be similar to Mimir's.
It looks like a fully automatic device to me.
So, why is it I hear that you're the only one who can operate the Mimir system? The thing is linked to my nervous system through these wristbands over here. I've been told that anyone else would not be able to withstand the system load. I don't feel a thing though, to be honest. I hold up my hands to show the pair of red and blue wristbands I'm wearing. These trinkets have become a part of my signature look now.
I see. Standalone modules made possible by miniaturization technology.
I definitely learned something new today.
Analysis complete. Stray data signals filtered according to conditions provided.
Insufficient remaining signal samples. Sample exhaustion rate 98.8% or 0.08%. Higher than the threshold for traceability.
The signal source may be too far away.
Or there's a high degree of random non-relation between the conditions provided. Please check the analysis parameters and try again.
What does that mean, admin?
It means that the signals are too weak and the heterocore isn't in the air, which makes sense, since the quad would have found it already if it's on any of the 5 aisles. Looks like you'll have to start looking down below.
It does look that way.
There's an engineering passage at Port Cart that leads into the ground. It's often used by our environmental surveyors, construction workers, and good transports. Let's use that.
However, I must warn you that given Shuheng's size, the search may take some time.
Well, we'll do the best we can anyway. When do we leave?
As soon as possible.
In fact, we can leave now if there's nothing else you have to attend to. No problem.
I'll let Jinping meet us at the port. Ling Yu, do you have to head back to the quad first?
Lin Yu confidently passed the tool pack on her waist, which gives a tinkling sound.
I'm good to go. Jiming and Mengzheng aren't with us, so I'll take care of any nasty machines that pop up.
I would have started this a lot sooner if I knew I was going to be reading this all out. Guys, I'm going to have to start this stream a little earlier tomorrow and then continue on with the story, because now I'm out of time. No, it's not sleep time. I got to finish some other stuff. Are they at least going to acknowledge it somewhere? I don't know. The fact that we didn't even know about this tells me no, but we'll see. Damn, that was only 2 sections. All right. Yeah, I'll be back earlier tomorrow. We'll continue the story. And hopefully we'll be able to finish it tomorrow too. Yeah. I spent too much time trying to figure out if it was a bug or not. Alright. I am disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. I am very disappointed at the fact that they didn't commit and ensure that the game was entirely voiced, but what can you do? The game isn't making as much money, so that could probably be a contributing factor. While it isn't the reason why they did it, that could have guided them towards the direction. So yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to voice this in a way that shows how important it is to the story of the game, and see if we can get enough people who care about the story to like kind of speak up about it. Because yeah, this isn't a good look. Alright, thank you guys for coming through. I'll see you guys a little earlier. Call me VA. Comey's not even in here. It's a real downer, not gonna lie. I was so hyped for this. Well, bye. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm down. I'm disappointed about it too. Alright guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay chaotic. Peace out, guys.